So, we made our way into the Black Mongoose. First, Captain Satara made her way in. Kasumi followed thereafter, with Mezi and Winifred uh, circling around the block and making their way in afterwards, as to not draw too much attention to the group of them. Haha. Satara made her way to the bar, had secured some work, and started busking the room. Around the same time, Kasumi had come in, uh, surveyed the situation, stolen a drink, had to apologize for stealing a drink, bought 3 more drinks, and made a merry friend for the rest of the night.
Jacques.
Jacques. After all of that had occurred, both Mezi and Winifred made their way in and made their way over to this side table to sit and generally be wallflowers and survey the situation. Kasumi was inexplicably trying to remain hidden from Satara, and eventually failed as she busked her way around the room. And after a bit of wandering aimlessly, made his way to sit down with his newly made drinking partner, 2 fistfuls of alcohol in either hand, and began chatting him up. At the same time, Satara eventually made her way onto stage with, I believe, 3 excellent musicians backing her, and began her blade dance and just general performance. Through an averaged exceptional success, she stunned the crowd, all the while Kasumi was extracting bits of information from Jacques, and eventually dragged both Mezi and Winifred over to the center table to, under the guise of securing the 2 boys some hot dates.
Picking up chicks.
Let's see.
I mean, Satara was setting the mood.
Yes.
So.
Through a little bit of conversation and through some flag pulling on the upper floors, we were able to ascertain the 3 different ships that were, or 3 different crews that were currently in the Black Mongoose, with on the leftmost side being the Winter Wolf, with a young skinned captain whose identity will be revealed shortly. On the rightmost side was a flag of a blue woman dancing with a blue dressed woman dancing with a gray cloaked man, which is captained by one Captain Frost, who I believe took her ship from Alkira when she left and left quite a mess on the way out. That's what I have in my notes.
Yep.
And in the central flag area, it was a black flag with a broken crown of gold, dripping red, which was the flag of Captain Corradine. And Jacques implied that Winnie would do well with him. He also implied, this is important, that Mezi would probably do well with Captain Frost. A little bit of questioning went on, and as...
Also, you forgot one important part.
One important part.
He implied that the captain of the Winter Wolf was a prick.
Implied a generous description.
And as it so happens, he was right.
Stated unequivocally.
And through the as the dance subsided and concluded in a
spectacular fashion.
Yeah. That'll work. Everyone was cheering and clapping, and then from the rafters we heard...
No. This is very important. No. Okay, I take over from here.
Okay.
So Satara stunned the audience with her dancing and sword twirling prowess.
Aye, Captain.
Ah, yes, her prowess. In dancing battle. So much so that the entire tavern was silent, struck in awe. Then a voice came from stage. It's really more balcony at this point. Balcony left. I believe the words were, "I don't fucking believe it." And then the crowd went wild! And I got a concussion from all of the gold I just made.
Yes. And then she died of alcohol poisoning from all the drinks she was bought.
Yeah.
Okay, she got better.
And then she died of shock.
Maybe embarrassment.
Maybe. The musicians helped her down from the stage and led her over to their table where coinage was as coinage was being collected, and at this point was when Kasumi and Mezi, after exchanging furtive glances with each other, Winnie attempted to get Jacques to go to the bar to get them some drinks, and Jacques went, "There are wenches for that," and called one over. And Kasumi going, "If you can get her to come over to our table, I'll buy you drinks for the rest of the night." And Jacques, being a fan of all you can drink,
and hot women.
And hot women. Hot women. Went over, strutted over, and was like, "Hey, my friend's buying." And she's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why don't you guys come over to this table?" And he was like, "Yeah." And so they came over, and there was some exchanges in, I believe, Minzoken.
Yes.
But the captain was not terribly verbose at this time. And I believe Kasumi and Mezi had gone towards the bar, leaving Winnie at the table. Jacques.
I believe you mean Kinji and Ileana went to the bar.
Forgive me. I forgot their fake name. McLovin. That's Winnie's. She's got the fake ID. JK, they don't ID people in the free aisles. Also, the part where Kasumi realized that Satara had not told the barkeep that she was the captain. That was some useful information that Kasumi did discover.
Oh yes.
She had come in under the guise isn't really the right word because
under the name.
She had come in as an entertainer from Visliani, sailing under Visliani as opposed to her captain. So, did I miss anything?
So when we left off, well, actually, yes. Kinji had indicated to Jacques that Satara already had a suitor.
Oh yeah, there were some odd comments.
And indicated the Winter Wolf as that suitor. To Jacques'
chagrin,
confusion,
puzzlement, bewilderment,
yes, annoyance,
irritation,
yes. So, we will pick up with Kasumi and Mezi at the bar, Winnie, Jacques, and Satara sitting at the table.